Hey everybody, I'm Jason Niedermeyer, Superintendent of the Brunswick Schools. Today marks the end of the third quarter. I want to thank all of our students, parents, and staff for their hard work. I'm looking forward to finishing the year strong with you. As we move into the fourth quarter, I want to take this opportunity to show how our district is committed to providing students with unique learning opportunities. Two programs that do that are AP and We and Project Lead the Way. These two programs do a fantastic job of allowing students to make connections with one another, with their teacher, and with our community. Let's take a look.
AP and We is a thing with Huntington Excel 3rd through 5th grade and we work together with the high schoolers to work on projects to help the community.
You know, this is a huge part of Brunswick's strategic plan, is that we need to nurture, we need to grow, we need to not only impact, you know, the academic side, but the whole child. Mentorship is a huge part of that, and really authentic mentorship is what takes it to the next level. So allowing our Brunswick students to really impact our other Brunswick students allows that authentic mentorship to actually happen.
AP and We is actually a national program, and we kind of just came upon this because Michelle Raglow, who's our high school AP teacher, and Ellen Foster and myself, we were just looking for a way for our students to collaborate with each other and have some sort of mentorship program. And then Michelle, when looking up and researching it, discovered there was actually a national program called AP and We, which really tends to lean toward the AP students having a service project that incorporates their community. And it was kind of nice that we joined in our Excel students to kind of join them in this community project.
I think anytime you can learn to relate and communicate with someone else, maybe from a different background, or in this case, they're different ages, I think that's a great skill to be learned.
I think it's great for them because they get to see what they could be in high school and they can take the AP classes. And a lot of the AP and We kids were in Excel. I wasn't, but a lot of them were. And so it's nice for them to be able to see like what kind of classes they could take, what high school is going to be like.
Just their perspective on things is very different from mine, and it's very nice kind of seeing how they view things, because they're kids, they look at things from a very basic level, and it's very interesting to kind of break things down and look at things from that point of view.
They taught me that even if challenges seem really big in the first place, there is always a way you can overcome.
We're basically raising monies to create a playground that's accessible to everyone. So it's very accessible to those who may have physical disabilities, who normally wouldn't be able to use some of the equipment on other playgrounds. And we're trying to raise funding in order to get that built so that all kids have a place where they can play and hang out with each other.
What the AP and We students did is they created coin collecting containers, we did advertising for it, we did some social media posts, and all together in a one day we raised $2,897.
Project Lead the Way is a hands-on class where you learn things that you may not learn in a typical language arts or math class. Our students are not held to a test or a quiz at the end of a learning goal. They're held to the creation of something. A lot of times what our kids do is they experience a lot of failure, and that is something that especially our high achieving students have a very hard time with. So they may get an initial score and it's a low score. 11 out of 20, they start flipping out, but it's no, you can go back to the drawing board. I want you to tell me everything that you would have done or that you would do if we could do it all over again. And the kids spend a ton of time on that reflection piece, which is awesome because now the next time that they face that obstacle, they'll be able to overcome it. I think my favorite project was probably our couch designing project, where we could design furniture, and then we would have Mr. Wolf, which is another one of the different Project Lead the Way teachers. He had to stand on it and had to be able to balance him, which was really interesting because when we were creating it, we were all we need to make sure we can balance him on it, so we need to make sure we have the right mass and the right boxes to fit it all together.
So last semester we did this entire tie-dye project with the kids that wasn't just like your normal COVID tie-dye project where everyone was just kind of doing that. We had the kids do a lot of research. They came up with what their pattern needed to look like. We went through the entire Project Lead the Way design process with both art students and our PLTW students. And it was really nice actually to see that, because our kids were able to give the STEM knowledge. Art students were able to say like, no, those colors are not complementary. I learned that I haven't learned that in like how many years. And from there, our students worked together to create what their pattern wanted to look like, and then from there they actually made their tie-dye t-shirt. And so that was about a week-long project that the kids are still talking about. You know, looking at my lesson plans and seeing what they are from the outside, they look pretty much like any other classroom, besides the fact that the kids are building instead of taking a test. But when you look at how those skills are going to transform these students into these career pathways, the students are always working in groups. They're always maneuvering around those different relationships that exist with kids in our class. That whole idea of just that preparation in skills, not necessarily in content, is how it's like very different. Our students are not paying a lab fee to be here. Everything is funded through the Medina County Career Center, and they are so supportive of everything that we want to do with the kids in regards to this program.
I hope you enjoyed learning more about AP and We and Project Lead the Way. I'd like to thank our students and staff who helped to tell our story. Have a nice day.